Myself, Dr. Avinash Trivedi, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, GEMS, Greater Noida. Today we are going to discuss one very important topic: enumeration, set, list, map, and iterator in Java programming. These are some topics on which we will discuss. See, Java enumeration. Enumeration means a list of named constant in Java. Enumerator defines a class type. So if we want to define and declare a list before the starting of any program, then enumeration is the mechanism. And enum word is used in Java to create enumeration. So in the Java programming language, you define an enum type by using the enum keyword. So we can create any list and we have to mention the elements of the list at the starting. So for example, the four, four suites in a deck of playing cards may be four enumerators named club, diamond, heart, and spade, belonging to an enumerated type name suite. For example, you would specify a day of the week enum type like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So here we have created one enumeration of type day, and Sunday to Saturday are its values, constant values, and it is public. So you should use enum types, any type you need to represent a fixed set of constant. So it is always better if you are fixed set, then use enum and make your programming safer. And if size has already been defined, that includes natural enum types such as the planets in our solar system, data sets where you know all possible values at compile time. For example, the choices on a menu, command line flags, and so on. These are already defined. So when all the constants are defined and fixed, for this we can use enumerations. Enums are used when we know all possible values at compile time. So declaration of enum in Java. Enum declaration can be done outside a class or inside class, but not inside a method. So it it could be before class or in the class, but always take care that it should not be contained in any method. So here there is one color enumeration, and how we have created enum color, and all possible values like red, green, blue are mentioned in curly braces. And after this we are using it in class test. So in class test there is public static void method, and we are creating one reference variable c1. It is of enumeration type color, and it stores the value that is already defined in the enumeration set. And once we print c1, then it shows red value. So in this way we can use our enumeration. In this case, your enumeration is defined in the class, and in main method we are creating reference variable of this enumeration, and we can call the possible value of the enumeration set. So in this case, if we write enum color, and in double I means braces we write red, green, blue, it means it is just like if we write class color and public static final color red equal new color. So if we simply write enumeration, it's expansion is mentioned at the downside of the slide. So Java uh, enumeration can have constructor, methods, and instance variable. So we can use its constructor, methods, and instance also. Each enumeration constant is public, static, and final by default. We need not to mention these words in front of enumeration constants. You do not instantiate an enum using new. So we we can create, but we do not use new keyword. So in this subject enum, uh, subjects are defined and we can use it, and these are by default public, static, and final. So variable of enumeration can be defined directly without any keyword. So benefits of enums in Java. Enum constants are implicitly static and final, and you cannot change their values once created. So it is static. Once it is static, then without creating object of any class, you can access it. It is final, so once it is decided, declared, you will not be able to change the value in the program. Enum is type safe. Type safe, then you cannot mistype it. Enum has its own namespace. We need not to worry how to declare it. The best feature of enum is you can use enum in Java inside switch statement like int or character primitive data types. Like in switch statement, we pass integer or character. We do not pass any float value. Even you can pass enum also while using your switch statement. Adding new constant on enum in Java is easy, and you can add new constant without breaking the existing code. So in this we can see there is currency enumeration and it has some values, and if we mention one reference variable coin and we try to modify its value to 1, like here coin equal 1 is mentioned, so it is giving compilation error. Why it is compilation error? Because uh, it can have values like penny, nickel, dime, and quarter. It cannot store any integer value. So its type is mentioned, then you can put data of that kind only. You can specify values of enum constant at the creation time. Like if you are mentioning variable like penny, you can also give its value. So we can use both of these, whether one or penny for first element. So, but this to work, you need to define a member variable and a constructor is because penny one is actually calling a constructor that accept integer value. See, in the program we will discuss, like here there is an enumeration currency. It has values penny 1, nickel 5, dime 10, quarter 25. And there is one variable, say value, that is private integer. And when we call constructor and it has value, so this dot value equal value will talk about the constructor and it will access the value. So in this program we are using enumeration as in switch program. So while mentioning case, we can simply use are enumeration element. So R is what? Restaurants dot Peninos. Peninos is one member of enumeration restaurant. So when it goes and appropriate output, it shows in the program. And we can also use enumeration in if else statement. We can traverse and get the output. Values and values of method, all the enumeration predefined methods, values and values of method. We can use values values method returns an array of enum type containing all the enumeration constants in it. Its general form is its type dot value. And we can use value and value of method in the program to get all the values of enumerations. Important points of enumeration. Enumerations are of class type and have all the capabilities that a class has. So it is very powerful concept, and without any problem we can use it. Enumerations can have constructor, instance variables, method, and can even implement interfaces. And enumeration are not instantiated using new keyword. All enumerations by default inherits java.lang.enum class. So these are examples of some constructors. So the second topic which we are interested to discuss is set list map in Java. So as we know, set is a collection, and it is an unordered collection of element. And when do we use any set? When we want to remove duplicate data from any collection, then we select set collection. So there are various types like hash set, linked hash set, tree set, etc. We can use to implement set concept. Like in the list, if array list contains various values and it has duplicate values also, then transfer that array list into set and you will be able to delete duplicate data. This is example of hash set. How do we implement it? There is java.util package and you are creating one object of hash set and it is of string type. So using set variable we are creating one hash set, and we using add function we can insert elements. So set dot add one will insert element in the set. So in this way you can add different values in the set, and at last we create iterator. Iterator also is used to iterate all the elements from the list, and using has next and next method we can go to next element and we can print the value. Java has set example ignoring duplicate values. In this example we see that has set does not allow duplicate elements. So in this case, suppose there is Ravi, Vijay, Ravi and Ajay. Four variables we have inserted. But once we print it using iterator, then what result we get? We get we are entering Ravi twice, but in the output or in the set there is only single copy of Ravi. So duplicate values can be removed in set. So this is example of hash set. You can create hash set and you can add element, and you can remove duplicate values. And easily we can clear list using clear function. So you can remove element wise, or you can remove all the elements in a one blow. You can clear the list, and it is very easy to implement without applying very complex concepts. Java has set from another collection. So there is array list, and it is of string type. So in list you are adding different elements. Say Ravi, Vijay, Ajay, you have inserted in simple array list. And now you are creating hash set of string, and now you want to add Gaurav, and you have added in hash set. Now set dot add Gaurav iterator I equals set dot iterator I has next. So what we see, it will show the element of array list as well as elements of hash set. And how you have created? You have added list element in hash set. So the line hash set string set equal new hash set list. As you have passed the array list in hash set, then by default it becomes part of hash set. So you can also transfer one kind of collection type into other one. Linked hash set. So it is again a form of hash set collection for using data. So you can create object of this, and using that you can apply the concept of linked list sort of things, and all data are connected in the sequence. As we know the role of iterator, every collection uses iterator to show data. So there are basically three functions we use in iterator. One is it returns true if iterator has more element to iterate. Object next function, it returns the next element in the collection until the hash set method returns the true. Hash set returns true, and then next method brings the data. And we can call remove method to remove data from the list. So in earlier examples also, and in this example also, there is a list, and using iterator you can show data. There is linked hash set class. The linked hash set class is a hash table and linked list implementation of the set interface. It inherits hash set class and implements set interface. So this is also used. And Java linked hash set class is non-synchronized. So as per the requirement, you will have to shift to different collection. So Java linked hash set class maintains insertion order. So as in linked list, all elements are related in particular order. if you want to maintain that order, then you have to insert data in linked hash set. And this is image of map interface. As we know, in map interface we store data in key value pair. Like in this case we are using string and integer, and we have created hash map, and for variable means odd means string a, you are in storing some value of integer type, then you can save it and you can show element using key as well as get value function. So from the map you can receive means key values as well as values. So thanks a lot. So enumeration is a very useful concept when things are already defined, declared, and that can be shown when there is even not starting of main function. So enumeration is very helpful. Similarly, other collections like linked hash set, map, set, etc. are also helping in storing and managing objects. Thanks a lot.